Welcome back, guys. Now, we're more than just a show about tech and games, and we try and update you guys with the latest in local gaming news.
That's right, and it's time to check out what you can expect from TGX09. Roll it!
Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure in welcoming you to the press launch of the hottest gaming expo event of the year, the Games XPO 2009, also known as TGX09.
We are focusing a lot of educating or promoting gaming to the public. We have lined up a lot of activities. And then on the business element, you will also notice that we are looking at Asia Pacific as a main focus.
It's an exchange of information as well as looking at new partnerships into the region as well.
Hi, I'm Christina, and I have Stephen Tan just right beside me. He's the co-organizer of TGX 2009. As a normal consumer or somebody who is just a games enthusiast, what can he or she find in this Games Expo?
Well, I would say we would love to have the latest games to be launched in the event, so they would have the first few and witness some of the latest event happening, latest games taking place, showcased, and then this could be possibly some of the first time that many see an arcade tournament happening. Normally, you only see this arcade tournament in arcade centers, but how big can an arcade center accommodate? So, with Suntec Expo as a sizable area, I'm sure the arcade tournaments will be a draw to many who have seen a lot of cyber games tournament, but not really arcade. Yeah.
Now, I also know that this Games Expo will be divided into 3 zones.
Experience zone, activity zone, as well as the buying zone. I would want to visualize a tunnel. You know, when you enter the exhibition hall, you're entering a tunnel. What you'll be experiencing in the experience zone is you will see the latest games our exhibitors are putting forward, and you'll get to try out the most interesting peripheral, the gaming items that will be on display. So this is where they really have a hands-on experience of that component. And after that, once they have kind of experienced it, they might want to feel the fun and excitement about the thing, and they will be able to get those feeling, I hope, at the activity zone, where the cosplay show, the cyber games tournament, the arcade tournament will happen. And finally, after going through the experience and looking at how exciting the gaming industry or gaming things can be, they can make their final purchases. Whether on impulse or not, I'm not sure. But then at the end of the day, what we want is them to have a good memory of the event. And if they feel like it, they can always buy off the counter, make their payment, and they can just leave the exhibition hall.
So when you go and visit TGX, you're going to have a bit of taste of everything. It's like going for buffet rather than going for a la carte. So I think if you're going to World Cyber Games, it's an a la carte experience. It's going for one purpose. That's all you're doing. Whereas we're looking for a much broader audience. We're trying to capture people who are maybe from the business side or some players, just a mix, different mix.
Yes, it is free admission, so please do come. 3rd to the 5th of July, 2009, Friday to Sunday.
I'm sure Brian will be there.
I will definitely be there checking out the games and
the show goes.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Always looking out for expos. Radio TV likes to go for expos, and I'm waiting for expo this year. I'm definitely going to cover it. Anyway, what's a portable audio device without good earphones?
That's why Logitech has the ultimate solution for your ears. Check this out.
Okay.
Here I have Mr. Moninder James, who is the Logitech's Director of South Asia.
Yes.
Thanks for coming onto our show. Well, I know the theme for your product this time, right?
Yes.
It is called Ultimate Ears.
Yes.
And it's suitable for people who wants to be a rock star, right?
Who want to enjoy the music.
Okay, like a rock star.
Like a rock star. Okay. I believe, like Logitech believes every customer is king, which is pretty cliched now. So let's say every customer is a rock star, as far as we are concerned. The naming of the earphones itself signifies the underlying theme, Ultimate Ears, which means that this is the ultimate way to listen to music. You saw today, and we all know that Ultimate Ears was founded by a person who was from a leading rock band, and he definitely knew what serious musicians wanted. So Ultimate Ears is pretty much based on that principle, and all the R&D that they've done is based on that principle to make sure that the way you're listening to music is actually the ultimate way to do it.
Okay, so we have actually 4 different products here that represent like 4 series, right?
Sure.
So let's start with this one nearest to me. Okay, this one is actually Loud Enough.
Loud Enough.
And it's for?
For children predominantly.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about this product?
See, what we discovered is that a lot of children are now, using mobile music devices, whether it's iPods, etc., right? But a lot of adults also don't know, but a lot of children definitely sometimes don't know the limits to which they should go in terms of the volume, right? And if we have products, they would try and crank it up to the maximum. So Loud Enough is actually using our technology which UE brings, giving great quality sound, but making sure there's a limit on the volume, so that parents can be assured that kids are not damaging their earphones, their earbuds while listening to music in a good way.
So it's for kids. You have a variety of colors to suit different kinds of kids, different kinds of moods. So let's try this and see how it works and find out whether it's loud enough. So I'm going to try the plum color one. Let's put inside my ear. Very simple. This is suitable for kids because it limits maximum volume so that it does not burst the kids' eardrum. Okay, so we come to the next in the series, which is a Metro 5.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about Metro 5?
So, Metro 5 is basically when you look at our range. Okay, so everybody talks about good, better, best. We also do that. Though in our case, I think it's more of greatest, phenomenal, and ultimate. All right, so Metro is probably at the greatest range. It provides people who listen to music and something that they can, just like you and me and people who are not necessarily serious audiophiles, and carry the monitor, these in-ear monitors with them while they're commuting, anywhere they want to listen to. So these are pretty much what you would call our the entry-level range. Great sound quality, backed by the same R&D as the rest of the products, but probably a little more accessible in terms of pricing. So the price range starts with, one of them is at 59 Sing.
So I'm going to try out to see how good the sound quality is from the Metro 5 earphones. So this is the Metro 5 earphones, and it does have pretty good sound quality, but of course it's nothing comparable to the 555, I would say. Right. And then we come to this one. This one is Super 5, which I understand is the second in the
That's right.
in the line, right? So how is it better than the Metro 5?
I mean, the price is always there as well.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Yes, a little bit higher, and therefore in terms of build quality, in terms of acoustics, in terms of the engineering, it's a lot better. And serious audiophiles and some touring rock musicians would definitely go in for a Super 5. Not all of them go for necessarily the 555.
So if I'm not a professional, does that mean that I should go for Metro 5?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
You don't need to be a professional. If you are concerned about, if you want the equivalent of having your T's crossed and I's dotted when it comes to an audiophile, I think Super 5 and 555 are the products for you. But Metro 5 also does the job to a great extent.
So what's the price range like for the Super 5?
So Super 5 starts from around 159, goes up to 399 Sing dollars.
This is called the Super 5 5 Pro. Now the Super 5 is second down the line. Okay, so the sound quality is actually very, very close to 555. Of course, it has one less speaker, so it doesn't give the best sound quality, the ultimate pleasure like 555, but it's still as good. And it rests comfortably on your ear too. And this is also easier for storage. Okay, so and now we come to the top of the line of the Ultimate Ear series, and that is the 555.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the 555? Why is it the top of the line?
So the name itself. All right. So 555. Why 555?
Yeah.
Because it's called 3 dual armature speakers.
see.
All right? And that improves the acoustic quality when the sound reaches your ears. So that, I would say, is the key. All right? And of course, there are a lot of other differences which are there. But predominantly, if you look at the name, it's in the name itself. 555 because there are 3 speakers, which improve the acoustic quality.
Okay. And I'm supposed to have the best sound effect and hear the best possible music from this earphones. Customized earphones actually for touring musicians. And it's also for customers who wants the best of the earphones. It will give you the ultimate pleasure in listening to music. So now in my hands is the 55510. And this is for normal usage. And the cool thing about these earphones is that it can be customized to fit your ears. So what's the price range like for the 555?
So these are roughly in the range of 650 plus, so 649 to 699 Sing dollars.
So for an average customer like me, okay, what would you recommend?
So it depends. Are you a serious audiophile? Then
Serious audiophile should go.
There is no average customer. There are only...
Everyone is special.
Everyone's special.
Yeah.
So it depends on whether you're a serious audiophile,
okay,
or whether you listen to music predominantly to enjoy it without really, because a lot of people now, actually most people who look at, even who listen to a lot of music, are not really sure as to whether the MP3 file they have is actually right or not, right? So if you were listening to that music, of course the experience would still be enhanced by using the top of the line. But for most people, I think Superfi is fine as well, and so is Metrofy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, MJ, for talking to me.
All right. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. As you can see right here, the headphones actually are compatible with the Apple iPhones and the 3.5mm BlackBerry, and they're also compatible with some iPods too.
Correct.
Yep, and speaking of Apple, in the previous episode, we took a look at the new Apple iLife software, and right now we are going to leave you with a little insight into the new Apple iWork software.
And I hope you've enjoyed the show, and see you next week on the bonus stage.
Bye guys!
Well, 2 weeks ago, we had Darren Sung from Apple to bring you through the powerful new features in iPhoto, iMovie, and GarageBand 09. Today, we'll highlight what's new in iWork 09. For its presentation software Keynote 09, you'll be able to animate your objects and charts in more impressive ways with just a few simple clicks. Also, good news to the bad multitaskers. Pages 09 features a new full-screen view so you can focus on one thing at a time. Academics and students may find it harder to resist this new version too, as Pages 09 supports math type and EndNote. So, entering complicated equations and bibliographic references will be a breeze from now on. As for Numbers 09, you can expect more advanced data categorization function and new chart options like multi-axis charts, scatter plots, and error bars. But these powerful additions will come at a cost, even if you have just bought the 08 edition. But not to worry, at least it's not overpriced.